Hello and welcome to this Warhammer 40k battle report with me, Xenovids. Today's battle report is between Eldar and Tau. Let's take a look at them. So here we have the board and the deployment all set up. Tau won the roll-off to set up first. So we have in this corner
a commander with his bodyguard team. He's got a plasma rifle and a cyclic ion blaster. The team of bodyguard have missile pod and flamers. Behind him there's a 10-man squad of Daves, or Fire Warriors as they prefer to be called. Coming across we've got two Riptides.
1.5 more like. Now 2. Just trying to glue him back on. We had a bit of a breakage.
Behind another 10-man squad of Fire Warriors with two Hammerheads sitting behind them.
And they have rail big long
Rail guns.
Yeah.
They also have submission rounds in there.
Goody.
And other upgrades. One with long striker as well. Another 10-man squad of Fire Warriors.
And in reserve?
And then we've got another commander in reserve with a twin-linked fusion blaster and a air fragmentation protector. His bodyguard team have twin-linked fusion blasters as well and shield generators. Then we just got a normal crisis team. Again, they're kitted out with missile pods and flamers. And then we've got the bomber from the sun of sharks.
We have a fire prism hiding behind the barracks. The Wraith Knight there with the sun cannon and the shield, which gives him invulnerable save. Avatar of Coon. 10-man squad of Guardians with Eldar missile launcher. 10-man squad of Die Avengers in a Wave Serpent. A Viper with, I think it's Star Cannon? Yeah, Star Cannons, 2 sets of those. Then a 10-man squad of Guardians with an Eldar missile launcher. 7 jet bikes and a Warlock with a jet bike. I've got a 5-man squad of Fire Dragons. Remember the name, Fire Dragons in a Wave Serpent. I've got 3 jet bikes in reserve. The Fighter, which is the... I know my own army. Crimson Hunter. He's upgraded to an Exarch. And something else. Rolled for the Warlock power, and I've got the Protect Jink, so I can improve the Psyker 2-up armor save, or Maledict an enemy unit, which I'm going to be hopefully doing this turn. The Warlord trait I rolled for the Avatar is the wonderful reroll saving throws results of 1, which is going to be brilliant, because I think there's going to be a lot of firepower in him. And the Tau Warlord trait was...
Precision of the Skilled Hunter. Enemies cannot take lookout stairs against the Warlord's shooting attacks. Reroll but I do have it, so...
Okay. So, do you want to roll for Night Fight on the camera?
Alright. Nah.
It's not Night Fight. It is Purge the Alien. And let's see if I can steal the initiative. On a 2. No, so it's going into Tau. Turn 1. And 5 Dark Reapers are there as well. They've just appeared because I forgot to get them out of my case. So let's go into Tau turn 1. Tau movement. He's moved the Riptides a little bit closer and repositioned everything so they get a better line of sight. And because it's not night fighting, it's going to be quite devastating. So let's see what they can do in the shooting. Over there, without long strike, I can just see him. He's going to roll.
Oh man!
Almost. He's going to do the same.
But he can see more of them, so... Ridiculous.
Misses. 2 missile pods from these guys. Onto the Wraith Knight. Good rolling. Toughness 8.
2.
3 up armor save. What's the AP of the missiles?
4.
3 up armor saves.
Yeah.
6 and a 2. Doing its Nova awesome sauce.
I think it's all of them. 2 bikes.
Yep. See how many that is. All of them wounded. However, did not. 4 up cover saves.
Of course.
The Reapers. direct hit. Or a dead. Dark Reaper leadership. Passed. Guardian's leadership. That might be a fail. That's a fail. I'm going to go back. My movement phase. What I've done is moved the Wraith Knight up closer to the HQ unit. Moved the Fire Prism around so he's got a better line of sight for that troop. They've shuffled across so they can try and hopefully hit with a missile launcher. The Viper is actually in the trees. I rolled and he's not immobilised, which is great. So he's got some cover in there. This Wave Serpent edged up a bit to try and get some good tasty shots. These guys regrouped, but I don't think they can really hit anything. Dark Reaper is on his own some. The jet bikes have moved and then turbo boosted up. Jet bikes are awesome. I've moved the Wave Serpent with the Fire Dragons up to here, try and get closer to his lines. But there's a lot of little units on the board from Eldar, trying to get closer to the town. So we're going to go into Eldar turn 1 shooting. 2 Dark Reaper shots, strength 5, AP 3 at the Fire Warriors over there, needing 3s. Both hit and then needing 2s. A 1 and a 3. Is firing its small blast. Deviates to the rip dice. But I got a 5. With shooting its large blast at these guys. I'm hoping not to deviate this time. Hurrah!
It's windy.
It's windy. 4 of them, needing 2s. 4 dead. At the commander bodyguard in front of him, he's going to fire the scatter first. All hit, which means they are locked. So my next weapon is Twin Link. I will, I'll keep that one. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. 7 of my strength 6 AP2 shot, and then 4 scatters, which he'll get armor save against. So I am needing, what's toughness?
4.
2s. I got 6 of them and 2 armor saves. So I've asked him to do the 2 armor saves brilliantly.
1, 2.
1, 2, and that's 4 left on his dude. Is it invulnerable saves? Then? This is invulnerable save. 4.
Feel no pain. So he's lost a wound.
He's going to fire at the nearest Riptide. He's got a Star Cannon, Strength 6, AP2, and then Twin Linked Shuriken Catapults. Twin Linked. All hit. Now if the greens are 6s, they become AP2 because they have the Blade Storm ability. The others are
What's the strength of these?
Strength 6, AP2. These need 6s anyway to wound him.
So they're all strength 6, AP2 if you hit?
Yes, essentially. No. No. What are you on about? What are you? So I got 1, 6. These did nothing. The good ones did nothing. You've got 1 invulnerable save on this bad boy. On a 4. I mean, I pulled a wound. Yeah! For the Wave Serpent with the Die Avengers and shoot at the Riptide who is at full health. Shots I get.
2.
It is 2. Plus so 1. Needing 3s, but the green one, which is the Bright Lance, is Twin Linked. And is needing 2s, and you get no armor save. The reds are also needing 3s, but you get armor saves against them. Awesome. 2 armor saves to be taken and 1 invulnerable. To the armor saves, please. Well done. Double 6s. And in the last turn he gave the Riptide 3 up invulnerable. That's why he hasn't lost a wound. My shooting, so we're going to take some morale checks.
It's fine.
It's fine.
They're also fine.
Turn 2 movement. Okay, so In came the commander with his bodyguard right next to them, and I'm presuming they have fusion blasters.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting.
Twin link.
Twin linked. Oh, good. the Sun Shark came in, did its bombing run, but unfortunately didn't actually do anything. But he has regenerated it for next turn. He's now spread his forces out to get better line of sight of every priority target, and I'm now a little bit scared. So let's go into the actual shooting phase and watch how much the Eldar crumble. Fire Warrior's going to shoot into the jet bikes. Leading 3. But because I did the special Warlock power, they have a 2-up armor save. 2 still died, because I'm good at rolling 1s. Bikes.
That was a 4, but it's
Okay.
hits because it's on there. Needing 2s.
Awesome. These just armor saves?
They're all AP4.
4 armor saves. Oh, my lord. That's 4-1. I'm going to shoot at the Viper in the forest. Dave's got a 5-up. One. Firing at the Fire Dragon Wave Serpent goodness.
That's twin linked.
Okay. So Jinx saves of a 4-up. He's good. At the Die-Avengered one. No Jinx save. Made. Now it's your to see if you pen or glance.
What's the armour? 12.
12.
I need 5 to glance. I need 4 to glance. So pen. Plus 2 to this.
I'm gonna
You
deactivate
can't
his shield. No!
deactivate his shield. Mobilised?
Think so.
There's no-
And he's lost his catapults, but he's still got the Bright Lance, which is awesome. And he's down to 2. Now shooting at the Wraith Knight. Need 6s. That's going to do the same.
Everything hits.
Toughness is 8, remember.
Need 5s. Need 6s. It's AP2.
Get my invulnerable
Yep.
save. I didn't make. Firing at the Wave Serpent with the Fire Dragons. Single shot hits.
Oh, it was a 4, but I rolled off the
To roll the Wave Serpent shield. And on a 3, it goes to a glance. Decided he's going to fire at the same Wave Serpent as well. Okay, so 4-up Jinx save. And he's firing at the poor, already broken Fire Prism. I'm going to do the Jinx saves now. They're all 4-ups. Awesome. That's a pen.
Plus 2. Armament destroyed. How many?
Got 2. The big one and then catapults.
Okay.
So you could ruin him. And
Catapults is 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Big is 4, 5, 6. Oh!
That is awesome for the Eldar. Yeah, they're fine. Try and do an assault on the Wave Serpent. On a 3.
I haven't used my jump yet.
I don't think he did. You could re-roll then.
Mm-hmm.
On 11, he's probably in.
Oh, dear.
Against the Wave Serpent. Rolled a 6. So it is a pen. And it's a 4, which means armament destroyed. Destroyed from this one. I can give you I could probably guess what's going to happen now. You're going to roll all ones.
I have 4 attacks. 3s to hit.
Ooh. Force to glance.
Force. There it is.
There's the pen. What does it do? Just wrecked. Reserve
Still
is my jet fighter. The someone will know. I really don't. And 3 jet bikes have just arrived from reserve as well. I've moved up the fire prism and tilted him so his back armour isn't anywhere near any big weaponry. That will help hopefully. Avatar's seen a challenge and he's like, come on then. They're not even bothered and looking. These guys have scooted across because there's a giant mech coming at them. And I've kind of positioned everything over to this side to try and focus on this one Riptide and try and see how much damage I can do. I've moved the Viper over, the Wave Serpent over, the Fire Dragons have moved back a little bit. The Eldar jet bikes, that's what's left of them, has moved back, and the Warlock has maledicted him, so he's now on armor saver 3. But because he did his Nova generator the previous turn, he's got an armor saver 3 up and a invulnerable 3 up for this turn. And finally, the Wraith Knight has moved a little bit closer and edged towards the Warlord. So let's see what I can do in my shooting phase. Bike's firing at the Riptide, needing 3s. Getting 3 of them. And they still need 6s, but these 6s are AP2 anyway. No 6s, so that's good. Fire Dragons now firing at the Ripper, needing 3s. You can always count on me to roll at least 1, 1. Needing 2s for these, but then he has his 3 up invuln. That's 4 invulnerable saves.
Could kill him.
Could, but
it won't.
It won't, because you can roll dice. Missile launcher then is going to fire at them. Hits, needing 2s. I rolled a 1. Going to fire single shot, strength 8. I rolled a 1 again, so he missed. Firing at the Riptide. The greens are twin linked. Oh, how I wish the reds were. Okay, the greens, if I get 6s, they're AP2, and I need 4s on the reds. No, I got nothing. The shield, and do it against him, so how many do I get? Again, I rolled a 1. Freeze. I rolled a 1, and a 2, but this is twin linked. Needing 2s, 1 invulnerable save. And you make the Crimson Hunter is going to fire at the Flyer. I need 2s because he's an Exarch. I should have said the greens are the pulse lasers and the reds the bright lances, but in this scenario it doesn't really matter because your armour isn't above 12. So you have 3 Jink saves if you choose to. Jink saves. Nothing. Because these are strength 8.
At the front.
So I need 3s, but if I fail to do anything, I get rerolls on them. Because of this special ability. Pen. Going at the bodyguard and the commander. Needing 3s, twin linked. But if I get any 6s, they are AP2. Saves and 1 invulnerable.
1's dead.
He's firing its large blast at this unit here. Direct them on. Really need 2s. And there's 1-1. Oh dear. It's now going to... I now dilemma. The Wraith Knight can shoot and go into close combat with the Warlord. Killing him would give me 2 Warlord points, but then he'd be right in the middle of the Tau forces. Or I could go against Long Strike and kill him, and then consolidate nearer to the other tank, where I wouldn't be as close to rapid firing Tau fire warriors. What would you do? I pose it to you. You've got 10 seconds.
Send it through the camera in the way.
Yeah, psychic. Eldar, send me a psychic message.
Previous, like in
3,
back in time.
2, 1. 3 for psychically telling me to go against the Warlord. I'm going to go against him. If I fail miserably, we can't be friends anymore. Is that the Warlord? One of them hit, so that's good. I'm definitely gonna twin link that because that would hit myself. That's a hit. That'll still be a hit. And I will twin link that again. And I'll just check that one. Not a scatter dice. Needing, what's your toughness?
5.
5, needing freeze. Oh! So I was now going to shoot that unit there. 2 hits. These are strength 8 melters. So, that's 2 wounds. You've got your invuln. They're both equidistance, so just roll them.
I've taken a wound. So technically,
something's dead.
Well, it depends. If it goes on the...
Let's roll. 1, 2, 3. Because they're the same distance away. It's just the same
1,
unit.
2, 3 is the...
No, oh, they're a bodyguard unit.
Yeah.
Then your bodyguards automatically take the lookout, sir. That's how it does it.
So the bodyguard's dead.
Okay. I'm going to try and get into combat with this one.
I can't overwatch because fusion blasters won't do anything.
So let's see what I can do. On a 9, he's going to try and get into combat with the commander. He can overwatch. On 6s. There's a 6. And a 6. Is it invulnerable or armor save?
It's armor save.
Made the armor save.
Oh, hello.
On a 5, he's in. With the avatar facing off against the commander that came in out of nowhere. We've got a Hammer of Wrath roll first. I need a 4. No, I don't. I need a 3. I rolled a 1. I hope that's my only 1 in this combat. I need freeze to hit. 2 missed. And then I need freeze to wound. Here! That's 3 wounds.
Can't kill him.
Can't kill him, no.
3 4-ups.
Go for it. As if you just made them all.
I did.
Okay.
I am shocked by that.
Okay.
That one...
I don't... Right, I don't think taking a fear check would matter right now, because you need to hit me on 2s anyway, don't you?
What is a fear check? Leadership.
Yeah.
He's passed it anyway.
Okay, but I'm just saying, you need to hit me on 2s anyway, you can't...
On 2s?
Well, I'm weapon skill 10.
So 5.
5s, yeah, I mean 5s. But doing a fear check makes you weapon skill 1 anyway.
Yeah, so it wouldn't make any difference. I have 4 attacks. He does not have an Engager's Gauntlet.
That's brilliant.
It's just standard.
Okay.
I need 5s. Cool. Locked in combat.
But I think I didn't even do anything.
No.
Awesome, Avatar.
Shocking.
You are awesome. You make my day. You just wave your hand at people and say you're the bloody-handed one. Awesome. So, Lady of the Night, my Wraith Knight, is going to do his Hammer of Wrath. On a 1.
It's a fail.
It's a fail.
There's 2 1s for Hammer of Wrath you just rolled.
I could roll loads of 1s.
There was a tournament for rolling.
There was a tournament rolling for 1s. I could roll 1s. Any die. 4s to hit. Brilliant. 4 misses. Strength 10. I do go through. So this is an invulnerable save of a 1. So that means he's dead. Well, after
no pain because it's
after all the failure, awesome. 18, the whole inch. Good-o. And that is the end of Eldar turn 2. That turn, out of all of our tournaments, was the most 1s and 2s any of us has ever rolled. And who rolled them? Me. Tau has moved. He's now covering, we've called him Dave. Dave, because he keeps falling back. He's left his fire warriors, they're not moving them. He's moved them up a little bit, and the Riptides have continued to advance. And oh, look at this! 2 Crisis Suit teams with Flamers, and there's a lovely line of white Guardians there. So let's go on to the shoot to do something to my Wraith Knight. And oh, look, they're all in rapid fire. This is rolling 6s. There's 2 6s. Failed 1. Corner, going against the bikes. Needing 3s. 5 armor saves of 3 up. And they're dead. That's dead. Mr. Brave Long Strike pointing at the Wraith Knight. He's going to be firing now. I think he needs 2s, doesn't he? Because his ballistic skill is... No, yeah, 2s. His ballistic skill is awesome. As if they're twin linked. 6s.
2.
And no, what should... Yeah, and 2s. So, 1 invulnerable. Yes. No, it's not. The other one doing exactly the same.
No.
The other one's twin linked. Is the other one ballistic skill 5? Because that reroll was a 2. There's 1.
Have that. Now.
I'll have my cake and eat it! Into the fire dragons.
That's the one. They're not warriors.
No.
They're warriors.
I'm not warriors at all. Probably trained longer.
Again, 10%.
Okay. No, you don't get twin linked anymore. Because that's not allowed. Let me guess, you need 2s. What's the APs of them?
Is AP2.
Okay.
And I've scratched my head.
The other one's probably AB3.
I don't think it is.
What do you think it is?
I think it's AP2.
That's 2 dead. Evaper. Good. That's all hits. It's dead. Except if I did this. On 5. Nothing. It's dead. 2 can hit 16. 16 hits, which is going to be great. And I think this squad's going to be gone. Squad dead. They passed them around, but now the Riptide's going to try and charge them, so I need 6s. I can roll 1s, let's see if I can reverse it. Got 1. And a 2. And now I need you to roll a 2. Your invulnerable's 3 up.
I'm still maledicted as well, aren't I?
Yep.
Yay.
It's going to be a close fight, I think. Ha! Close combat first. Needing 3. 2 missed. And then
Pass my fear test, by the way.
good. I need. What's your toughness? 4 or 5? 5. Okay, I need 3s. That's 2 wounds. 1 wound. Yay. Good. I win that combat, so
I pass.
good. We're locked in combat still. Just going against the fire dragons. He needs 4s. Good-o.
Cool.
Now I'm going to do melter bombs. So I need
3s.
3s. And then 2s. And then you have an invulnerable save. Awesome. We are locked in combatio. My movement for turn 3, what I've done is moved up the wave serpent a little bit. Just so I can get a better angle of fire. The guardians have moved up slightly. The Reaper's staying where he is. I've done a 90-degree turn of the Crimson Hunter. Jet bikes have moved edged closer a little bit, as have the Wave Serpent. And the Wraith Knight's moved up. So close. Let's see what can happen with the shooting stuff. Yep. Hunter shooting at the Crisis team. Both weapons are strength 8 AP2, no real difference, so I'm just going to roll them. Same coloured dice, needing 2s. Yay. And then needing 2s. That's them dead.
It is strength 8.
Fire Prison now firing at the Warriors. Direct hit.
4.
That's 3 of them dead. The Guardians are going to try and take some of the Fire Warriors out using the Eldar missile launcher, getting a direct hit. It's strength 4, AP4, so I need 3s. That's 2, and that goes through his armor save, and that's also a pinning check for them. The Wave Serpent's now going to try and take down the rest of the squad. Going to take down the shield. Last turn I rolled a 1, and I rolled a 3 this time. So, can't actually kill them now, but I'm going to try and take them down as much as possible. So the white is the Bright Lance. Okay, these are all strength 7 and 8, so I need 2s. Oh dear, that's 2 armor saves. Oh dear. What a waste of a serpent shield. Fire at this tank here. He's going to fire the scatter lasers first to go through so I can twin link. First of the blasts. That would scatter 3 inches. I'm going to keep that because that's still on him. That's still on him. And still on him. The reds, I need 6s to glance. And for the greens, it would be going against its back armour. So they need 4s to glance. You moved, so you get jink saves. So 4 up. So
1 of each.
1 of each. Okay, so needing 6s and then needing 4s. I got double 6 when I needed it. So that's a pen. But I got a 4. But the glance of the pen for just check the AP and we'll see what it is. 2 hull points, in fact, and lost his front guns. Which is that's all my shooting, and the what I did was kill not a lot really, which was brilliant for the Eldar again. So the jet bike's going to assault into there with the Avatar. They're in. The Wraith Knight is going to try and assault the tank. So we'll check out what can Overwatch because he's giving us tank special ability for that. Yay! Something hit.
They're twin linked.
Okay. Doesn't do it. So I can roll to get in now. I'm in. Strength 10 needing that. So that's a pen, so it's gone. This assault down here now. Avatar is the one with initiative 10, but the jet bikes have a Hammer of Wrath. Only one of them is in combat, in base to base, and he does go through. So that's an armor save. What did you roll?
This is a wound. It's 2.
Needing 3s. All hit. He's been spurred on by the jet bikes now. Strength 6. Needing 3s. 4 invulnerable saves. What did you get? All of them. You got all of them again. You actually got all of them. Okay, moving on. What's your initiative?
4.
No,
it's not. It's 3.
Jet bikes still go first, so I'll just get their attack. They need through. What's your weapon skill?
4.
4, so I need 4s. And I need. What's your toughness?
5.
I need 6s. Nothing. You're assaulting me back against the bikes. So my bikes are weapon skill 4. You need 4s. That's a good start for you. The toughness is 4.
Just before we do that, my fear check is done. Toughness is 4. So I need 3s.
It's your strength 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. 2 armor saves. 3 up armor saves. Both saved. You've lost combat though.
His leadership is 10.
But you lost a wound.
By 1.
So you're falling back now.
initiative off.
Okay. Avatar's initiative 10.
I can't outrun you.
4. That's 14.
I can't outrun you.
So he's dead. Right here, the fear check. They are scared. They are weapon skill now 1. 2 hits. Needing 2s. Yeah, 2 dead. 2 down. Right. 1 attack back. On a 2, doesn't do it. Leadership test. I rolled a 10. Failed his leadership. Let's do an initiative off. He rolled a 4. I rolled a 3. My initiative though is 5.
You escaped with your life.
Escape with my life. 2d6. Only 3 inches. Awesome.
I consolidate 6.
Oh. Okay, so the movement. The long strikers moved up the board towards the fire prism. This Riptide is checking out the exhausts of this Crimson Hunter. The other Riptide is moving up. He's got a few targets to choose from, and everything's kind of shuffled around to kind of take down what they can. Because he only regrouped. Tau Fire Warriors are now going to rapid fire the Wraith Knight. It's the Wraith Knight down. And I have the 1 and a 2! At the Wave Serpent over here. Hitting 4s. 4 up. Jinx saves because he moved and he's got Hollow Fields. Oh.
He's on 2 hull points, isn't he?
Yeah, 5s. There's 2 5s.
Wrecked.
He's wrecked. That's another point. That's a pen.
That's a pen.
Go on then.
You dropped your shields as well.
Yes.
6.
It's exploded.
3s.
Yes.
Five.
I think 2 died. Riptide firing into the Crimson Hunter. He's just rolled a 1.
Was he though? I was just supercharging. So no.
Who are you firing at?
I was firing at the bikes.
Oh, firing at the bikes. This guy hits. Let's check. Jinx save. Okay, so that is the end of my movement phase. I've brought the Crimson Hunter up, shuffled the waves up, the fire prism across. I've moved the jet bikes behind cover because 2 Riptides is just a bit too scary. The Avatar has moved and run, and he is still like a million miles away from this guy. I've shuffled the Dire Avengers a little bit closer to the Fire Warrior squad there, so I can get better shots of them basically. Not a lot left on the board at all from either player. Let's see how we can do. Here we go. And it scatters. That's 3 dead. Firing against long strike vehicle. I need 2s. And then you've got Jinx saves. 2.
Whites are for the blue.
Okay.
Oranges are for the red. So just 1 red.
Needing 4s to glance.
5s.
Pen. +1. Boom! Again, against the Riptide. Nothing. So I have to snap fire. 2 shots at the unit down there. Yeah, should have killed them. 2 hits, and it's strength 5.
So needing 2.
1. Just shooting at the Fire Warriors. 16 shots on 3s. 6s are AP2. It's strength 4, so I'm needing 3s. Saves and 1 is dead.
I get a cover save from the rocks.
What did you get?
4 dead.
4. 5. So that was the Tau movement for turn 5. He's moved the Fire Warriors up closer to the Dire Avengers and moved the other Fire Warrior squads closer to them to try and take them down. The two Riptides are both eyeing up the Avatar. So let's go into the shooting phase. At the Dire Avengers there. All hit. And then you need 2s. 2 armor save. And 1 is saved, 1 has died. One goes down again. Boom. What are the weapons anyway?
Cyclic ion cannon. No, it's not. That's a ion accelerator.
Yeah.
And a plasma on that one. And
Yeah.
then ion accelerator and melter on the other.
So the other one won't be able to do its thing.
So they both hit.
Yep. Topping is a 6.
Whites need 4s. The other one needs 2s.
Okay.
No, 3s. So that's
AP.
2 on both of them.
So I get my 5 up. 5 up. Invulnerable. I didn't make either of them, and I didn't get a 1 to re-roll. So he's on 3. Vulnerable save. This time I make it. End of Eldar's turn 5 movement. Avatar. I was thinking of bringing him up towards the Riptides to try and close combat them. But every turn, them going back 2d6, which is going to be further and further away, and just going to draw me in to shoot me down. So I've tried to move the Avatar a bit further back, so hopefully it's going to be out of range of some of his weapons. Probably not, but that's what I've done. I've moved this guy up a little bit. Jet bikes have turbo boosted right onto his deployment end, and the Crimson Hunter has turned to line up those 2 Fire Warriors there. So I'm going to try and kill that unit there and that unit in this turn. So the Dark Reaper is going to, for a laugh, fire a single shot at that Riptide. For a laugh he hits. For a laugh he rolls a 1. I'm going to snap shoot the melter shot from the Dragon. I rolled a 1. Hunter's now going to shoot at the Fire Warriors. Needing 2s. All hit. Needing 2s again. But that's a kill point. Now firing at the Fire Warriors. Needing 3s. 3s again. So any 6s are AP2. 1 is dead, and you have 4 armor saves. 2 good. You got 1 left. As if. Be tricky dicky and have some fun. Single shot from the fire prism into that lone fire warrior who has survived his entire unit being destroyed and devastation around him. Needing a 3. Rolled a 5. Need a 2 now. He gets cover from the hill. On a 1, he's gone. Game continues. On a 1 and a 2, it doesn't. I'm good at rolling 1s and 2s. Here we go. It's a free. Game continues. Turn 6. Okay, all that's moved is the Fire Warriors moved up and the Riptides are shuffled across. So Riptide now firing at the Reaper. He's going to be gone. Yeah, definitely gone.
Into him.
Other one at the Avatar. Hoping he's going to be out of range. You were literally on his base. So you're in?
Can't kill him.
Are they AP2?
Yeah.
2 invulnerables. 1 made. I can re-roll 1s. Both made. At the Crimson Hunter.
No. See?
Move, just the Fire Prism and the Die Avengers and the Crimson Hunters moved up. Crimson Hunter's going to shoot first at that lone Fire Warrior. 3 hits, and it's gone. From the Fire Prism into the Riptide, needing 3s. Hits, needing 2s. Does it? 3. It is a wound. Take this Riptide down. I'm a few inches out from them, but the Eldar can run and then shoot with their infantry models. So, I rolled a 1! Are now in range, so needing 3s. Good. And any of the... I need 6s to wound, and 6s are AP2. I would like all of these as 6s, please. 1 6. That's 1 invulnerable save. His last wound. It's our player to determine whether we continue. On a 1. Okay. Score 14 for the Eldar, 8 for the Tau. All that is left on the board is 2 Riptides, Avatar, 6 Die Avengers, Crimson Hunter, Fire Prism, and 3 jet bikes. Everything else has been utterly destroyed. Okay, so that was the conclusion of the Tau and Eldar game. Quite close for most of it, and it was kind of swinging at one point. Turn 2, I rolled horrendously, and that was a big detriment. But certain units excelled really and did really well for me. I think my best unit, or should I say vehicle of the game, was the Crimson Hunter. Crimson Hunter came on, killed your bomber, then killed Longstrike's tank, then killed the last of the squad at the other end, and then killed another squad. So he got me 4 kill points this game. This is the only game he's actually played well. I just did last tournament. You shot him down pretty easy with your Aegis defense line. So that's a thing. Maybe this Tau force against flyers, we'll see how they do. But
I've always said that the Tau flyers, they kind of have the rule of 3. Is that 1 is none, 2 is some, 3 is worthwhile taking. But it's just to have such strike force, you can't have too many flyers, and the flyers are good, but Riptides are better.
Because when we build our lists, we have all we have in mind is possibly what kind of army the opponent will be playing. It's a secret, and I try to make a balanced list. So I don't take free flyers. I've got things that can be put into other. If I was Chaos, maybe Helldrakes. I think your best were Riptides.
The brothers, yeah.
The brothers. They're good. They're very, very good, and they survived again. So it's a case of basically I just had to ignore them a little bit. But they can do so much.
Yeah. You can't ignore them too much because they just walk up the field and shoot everything.
They're in my corner of deployment zone. They have made it shooting. One of them, is on 1 wound, the other one's on 3. But it's just devastating. And even when I man addicted them, made their arms say free up. You had a free up invulnerable save, which is huge. Avatar, honourable mention. Actually did something. He because you got some units in, he was able to destroy some. And the Crimson Hunter actually killed the Crisis team down here, the Flamers.
Yeah.
So he got me 5. Avatar, although he is a beast, I must have rolled horribly. No, you had your invulnerable saves. You rolled quite well with your invulnerable saves.
The first round, then the second round you whiffed everything. But it was a mistake on my part. dropping the fusion blasters, which basically are feathers against the Avatar. They do nothing.
Melters can't hurt him.
Dropping them right next to his vehicle. If they'd done something, as in taking the vehicle down, I think the game would have been a bit different, because the Fire Prism was free just to roam around and take out huge chunks of my Fire Warriors team. And then they would have got their points back. As it was, they kind of just dropped in, turned around, and the Avatar was in their face, just poked them with a stick, they fell over dead. So, a bit of a waste on that time, but...
Who do you think best Eldar and best...
I'd have to agree with the Crimson Hunter.
Yep.
Crimson Hunter. After taking down the Sun Shark, it was kind of ruled the air. I ignored it as well. Too busy trying to take out some of the other things.
Well, that's the thing. It's designed to take down flyers. It re-rolls armor and if it doesn't get an armor penetrating or glancing hit against a flyer, he can re-roll it. It's brilliant.
And as an Exarch as well, obviously it's so much more powerful. How much is that points wise?
Let me check. It's quite expensive. How much is your Sun Shark?
Let me check. Okay, so the Sun Shark is 181 points for the Sun Shark.
And you get missiles and bombs and stuff.
You get 2 Seeker missiles, which I didn't use. Excellent. Networked Marker Light, which again I didn't use. Just Twin Link Missile Pod, I used that. Didn't do much. Pulse Bomb, Black Sun Filter, Disruption Pod, Night Vision, Skyfire.
For 181?
Yeah, I don't know why I've put Black Sun Filter on if it's got Night Vision. But,
Crimson Hunter is 180.
so,
Pretty much the same. And he's got 2 Bright Lances, a Pulse Laser, Perfect Strike, Sky Hunter, and Vector Dancer, and Skyfire.
So yeah, that was probably the most powerful for Eldar. I think the Riptoids, they performed very well today. Just, I don't think they got many points because it was other things that kind of just mopped up. But they were. I think in the first turn they took out half of the Dark Reapers.
And
Guardians, and they just took a lot out in the first turn. And then after that, they were just kind of walking up and shooting stuff. The good thing with them, you can obviously, they're versatile. They can be tank killers, or they could be troop killers. They can bounce between the two. So they were very well. And obviously, again, having a pair of them, it's
beautiful.
It is
brutal.
It's terrifying, I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay. Worst units, maybe?
Worst unit, probably the unit that came in, didn't do anything. The one that dropped in by the Fire Prism, and got slayed by
I'd also
Avatar.
say your other commander unit.
Yeah, they didn't do too
They didn't
well.
get to do anything.
Normally they're not too bad. I think they were a bit tired this game. They need a bit of a rest. They've only had one game though, so. What about yours?
Guardians.
Yeah, the Guardians. One squad sat behind a wall and then got burnt to death by the Flamers. The other squad, half of them were missing after the first turn, so they kind of just were like, "Ah."
Yeah, I mean, if there's like objectives, they have a chance of doing them, but kill points got nothing. But no, Eldar win.
Eldar win.
Tau lose. Next game is who's at home?
Alright.
Space Wolves versus
My Necrons. Should be interesting.
Brand new to the tournament, brand new army to our league. Good game. So it's going to be very interesting.
Close tournament.
Close tournament.
Close.
And if I just say, because I got a comment on one of my videos, we can't change the list at all. As soon as the list is being given in, this is the list. There is no changes can be made for the next games. So I can't tweak the lists, unfortunately. About my Space Wolves having Terminators on foot. Should have put them in a drop pod. I knew I should have done it.
Raider.
No, I didn't know the points. Didn't know the points then. Could have done though if I took my Wolf Lord out. Anyway, let's see. So that is good game. Interesting. Let's see how Space Wolves can do against the Necrons in the next game. So I've been Xenovids. Thank you for watching. Please comment, subscribe, like, share, and see you, I guess, on the next video.